Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Victoria Essien, your favorite fashion design tutor. On today's class, we'll be making a butterfly bubu dress with ruffles. It's not your regular butterfly dress, so make sure you watch to the end. If you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my channel now and turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And also, don't forget to like this video, comment and share it to your friends. Let's start right away. As you can see, I folded my material into two like this. And then this style I'm making is not going to have a joining at the shoulder. So what I'm going to do is to measure out the length and then fold it to the length. The length I'm working with is 57 plus 2 inches hemming allowance. That will be 59. So I've marked 59. I'm going to fold it to that 59. So I folded it the second time to the length. What I'll do now is to cut out the remaining material. So now this is what we have. It's folded into four. You have the front and the back all together here. For this dress, both the shoulder and the sleeves are cut together. So when I was taking the measurement, I measured both the shoulder and the sleeves together. So I will just enter it together. If you did not take your own like that, maybe you take your shoulder measurement separate from the sleeves, then you can just enter your shoulder measurement first, and then where your shoulder measurement stop, you measured out your sleeve. Please pay attention because this material is not showing, the chalk is not showing on the material like that, so you have to pay close attention. I mark the shoulder and the sleeves together, and then I'll minus 5 from the sleeves for the ruffles that I'm going to create with the organza material. So I'll just minus 5 from the sleeve. And then I'm going to mark my neckline. For the neck width, I'll take 4 inches for neck width. And then for depth, for the back neckline, I'm going to take 2 inches. Then I'll use a ruler to curve it. So after I mark my neck width, my neckline for the back, I'm going to cut it out. And then whatever we have here as our measurements, we are going to replicate like that down to the hem line. That's whatever measurements we have for our shoulder and sleeves joined together. We are going to replicate the same thing. Here I have 16. It was 21. Then I minus 5 inches for ruffles and it's remaining 16. So I'm going to mark 16 down to the hem line. I'll use a ruler to join all the markings. So I finished drawing the line. I'll cut it out. So I finished cutting. I'll now remove the back and then mark the front neckline. So this is the back like this. And then see where our shoulder line is. So for the front neckline, I'm going to go down by 8 inches. And then where I mark, I'll go in by 1 inch. And then I'll draw a line to connect to the neck width. Then I'll cut it out. So that's for the front neckline. So now I'm going to keep this aside and then bring a fabric that I'm going to use and cut out the what I'm using for the neckline. This neckline is going to be a scrub neckline, but for this one, it's going to go round starting from the back. First of all, I'll measure around the collar to know how many inches in length I'm going to cut. So what I have here is 17. Now I will cut out 18 inches. That's 18 inches into 2. Remember, this cloth is still on fold. So if you open it up, it's going to be 17 now will be 34. So I'll be cutting 36 instead of 34. Then I'll trim up the remaining one after. So this is the collar. I've cut it out. I've also gone ahead to iron a paper stay on it. And then this collar is 2 inches wide. Half inches is for sewing allowance, and the length is what I measured out earlier from the dress. And I cut this collar on bias, fold. I folded it on bias because when I was cutting, because I want it to relax after I fixed it. So I'll go ahead and fix this. To fix this, I'll open up. So now I'll look for the middle of this collar and notch. This I'm going to sew it starting from the center back. So I'll place it where I notch. I'll place it on the center back, and then I'll sew it round to this point, like maybe half inches in, and then I'll sew this other side to round. So I finished sewing the collar. Now what I will do is for this place to come out that scrub style. This is a scrub neckline. It's going to be like this. So I'll go ahead and notch from the center to meet where I stop the stitching, the half an inch. Just watch me. So this is where my stitching stop. I'll just notch it from here. I'll carry this one up. Just very careful so you don't pass that where your stitch end. Then I'll turn to the back side. And then I'll bring out the collar, as you can see. And then I'll join it together and pick up where I notch. You can see this little place. I'll pick it up and then I'll join it with this one and stitch down just at where the knot will stop. I will stitch it straight to join the two collar together. So I'll take it to my machine and sew it while joining these two together like this. Just make sure your collar relaxes very well. So I finished stitching that part and look at it. You may have a little difficulty to stitch this part, but let me give you a small tip. When you want to sew this place, at the point where the two sides of the collar meet, just use a pin to hold it at where it's supposed to cross. Make it cross and then use a pin to hold it together. When you hold it together, and then you can now pick up the fabric under to join it and sew. This is how our collar look like. It's not the regular one. This one, the collar goes around the neckline. So the next thing we will do now is to sew the side ruffle. So this is the ruffle I'm using, the organza. I already cut it out. Remember when we were cutting the main fabric, I minus 5 inches from the sleeve. So this ruffle, this organza will make up the 5 inches. So I cut out 5 inches. And then the length is longer than the main fabric because I'm going to print some on it. I cut out two different, one is 5 inches and the second one is 4 inches. Okay, this is the 5 inches and this is the 4 inches, so it's going to be two layered. The ruffle, so I'm going to join it together, like join the two together like this, and then place it on the side of the fabric and sew it together for it to form the ruffle. I'll be printing it as I'm sewing. I finished fixing the ruffles. I also gone ahead and fold the hem. Now the next thing I will do is to attach a rope. This dress can be worn in two ways. When I attach the rope, it's not everyone that like this buckles dressing. So some people want it to be fitted at the front. So I always give my customers that opportunity to change style if they want to. So if I attach this rope inside the dress, maybe If she want to tie it, she tie it and the front will look fitted. Or if she don't want to tie it, she can leave it like that and the dress will be free on her. Look at the rope I created. It's 1 inch. So to attach this rope, I'll measure from the shoulder line to our waistline and then fix the rope at the waistline. So after I measure from shoulder to waistline, I'll now come to the center front and then measure nipple to nipple measurement and mark. So I'll attach the rope at that point I marked. Look at it. I'll just pin it to the point where I marked. I've already pinned one here. So I'll pin this other one to this side. And then I'll take it to my machine and stitch it on the dress. This is the inside of the dress, not outside. Take notes. So I finished fixing the rope and this is what we have. And then the next thing we'll do is to shape this dress. Unlike other dress that you shape it inside, butterfly dress is always shaped outside. So I'm just going to turn it over to the right side of the fabric. So to shape this dress, I've arranged the right side of the fabric, both the front and the back together. So now the first thing you do to get the center of this fabric, first of all. So to get the center, I will first of all measure the old dress across like this. So I've measured and what I have is 31. So half of 31, I'll now check for half. Half will be like 15 and half. So 15 and half is the center of this fabric. So I'm just going to mark the 15 and half to indicate the center. So after marking the center front, I'll go ahead and enter the round body measurements, starting from the center front. So I'm using the hip measurement, which is the biggest measurement I had. So I'll divide the hip measurement by 4 plus 3 inches allowance. So the measurement I'm working with is 44. 44 divided by 4 is 11. The 11 plus 3 inches allowance, that will be 14. So I'll mark 14 down to the hemline and I'll go to the other side and mark the same thing and then draw a line. So 11 plus 3, that would be 14. So I'm going to mark 14 down to the end. I'll mark 14 this other side. For the armhole, I'll measure 9 inches from the shoulder line and I'll mark it. Then from that 9 inches, that's where all our measurement is going to start from for the round measurement. So I'll finish marking. I'll take this to my machine and sew it just the way I arrange it like this. I'll sew it starting from where I marked the armhole and sew it down to the end where I draw the line. Straight down. So I'm done sewing and this is how beautiful it came out. It's really beautiful. Please make sure you like this video and if you have any question, drop it on the comment section and I will answer it. And also share this video to your friends. And before you go, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.